for the adjournment will be allowed.
That was the last order.
Was it? Last order, Mr.
For the adjournment will be made in this matter.
You're putting the court in.
Almost a month.
The only concession I can allow you is if you can come before the court with crutches, then I'll say you are disabled, you can't study the matter. Now, last chance is given to you. I know Mr. Debnath, the CC has made a fervent plea to be accommodated in this matter on account of the fact that the required instructions have not yet been received, and as a last chance, the respondent may be allowed to produce the relevant records on the next date. On consideration of on consideration of the prayer made, the same is allowed. It is reiterated that no more opportunity will be given. As prayed for, this is met after 2 weeks. Item number. Just a moment. We are for.
Respondent number 2, 3 and 4. Lordship, the answer for the respondent number 2 and 3 and 4, these people have been
Connected matter is coming on 13th.
13th.
Maybe fixed.
As prayed for.
In that matter, the state is to find.
As prayed for, this is matter on 13th. You are for? It's also 2018 matter.
Otherwise, there is nothing to be considered also, your lordship. This is a case where with regard to court of date for pensionary benefit. That issue has already been decided by an upheld division. So, it's part of the decision. For today, I have no objection about on the next day if it can be. For today, no.
On prayer made by the petitioner, the matter is adjourned. It is, however, made clear that the matter should be taken up in right earnest on the next date fix. As prayed for, this is matter after 2 weeks. On prayer made by the petitioner, list this matter after 3 weeks.
Item 12, Lordship.
You are for?
I'm for the petitioner, Lordship.
It's also 2019 matter.
Lordship. Lordship, I'm praying if this matter may be listed after a week.
On prayer made by the petitioner, list this matter after 1 week.
Obliged, Lordship.
I beg to mention item number 10, my lord. I'm supposed to file the written argument in this. My lord, I'm praying for 2 weeks time, my lord, to file my written submissions. May please, my lord. My lord, this matter has been pending for quite some time, my lord. Since
Have you filed your written
yes, my
argument?
lord. Since 16/11/2022, we have filed ours. I'll file it on the next day.
These matters we could have
Authority, my lord.
disposed it. It is stuck only at the stage of written argument or some notification or some instructions.
I'll do it, my lord, on the next day.
On premier by Mr. S. Sankapta Leonard, additional senior GA. Matter is adjourned. This is after 2 weeks.
May I please, Your Lordship, item number 14 and 15, to let this matter take after 2 weeks, and from the petitioner.
On premier by the petitioner. This is matter after 3 weeks.
Much obliged.
May it please your lordship. Your lordship, I beg to mention item number 7. Your lordship, this senior counsel for respondents number 7 and 11 is indisposed. Your lordship, we pray that this matter will be listed after 3 weeks.
This is a 2017 matter. You are for?
For the respondents number 7 and 11.
Who's for the petitioner?
Your lordship, we have already taken consent of the petitioners. Mr. S. Dave.
On premier by the respondent 7 and 11. Matters adjourned. Listening after 1 week.
Your lordship, 2 weeks. Your lordship, the conducting counsel is indisposed. Yes.
2 weeks.
If I may crave your lordship's indulgence. Item number 4 of the hearing list, my lords. It's my duty to first point out before your lordships on the last order I've indicated, my lords, that there would be no further adjournments in the matter.
Oh, yes.
Well, I am a little handicapped because Miss R. Datta was assisting me in the matter. No, but she's been diagnosed with some medical issues, my lords. So I am a little handicapped with this matter today. I was only praying your lordships kindly have it sometime, anytime next week, my lords. My friend Mr. Sen is for respond number 1. I think respond number 2 is the DC's. The government is represented by Mr. Sen Gupta.
See, Mr. Paul, like I said, you see, again and again, like a broken record, I'm doing here.
My lords, I bow down. I tender my
These are
apologies.
all matters.
We'll ensure that this matter can be heard and disposed of. Well, only my difficulty is that she was seized of the matter, my lords, and she's developed some serious medical complications. So I don't see her around for some time. So somebody else will have to work on the matter.
Mr. Sen?
2 weeks, 3 weeks.
Prayer is made on behalf of the petitioner, seeking adjournment on the same not objected to by respondent. Matter is adjourned. 1 week.
2 weeks, my lord. 2 weeks on health ground.
You are healthy. Why are you asking?
I'm grateful to my learned friend
Why are
for
you
giving a
asking?
further accommodation for a week. Obliged.
This is matter up to 2 weeks.
Obliged. Grateful to your lordship for this indulgence, my lords.
But
Please, Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 5, Your Lordship. We have just received instruction from our client with regard to the survey report filed by the respondent state. So if I may humbly pray, this matter may be taken up after 1 week, Your Lordship.
what is required to be done here?
Your Lordship, you are supposed to reply to the survey report filed by the respondent state here. So if this matter may come up on the next week, we'll just highlight the reply with regard to the survey report on the next date fix, Your Lordship.
Prayer is made by learned counsel for the petitioner, seeking some time to allow the
Item number 1.
Lordship, the conducting counsel is out of session.
You are there?
My lord, Mr. Sen is on the board, madam.
I'm waiting for the petitioner in this. Lordships had heard this matter. If your Lordships recall, there was some objection raised with regard to the maintainability of our application. Lordships.
So
on the question of the arraying of the necessary parties.
what is left now?
So whereas I was to respond, and they had raised about 3 objections.
Okay.
One of the other objections was that my application is barred by time. There is some sort of delay. So I'm to respond to that as well. And I'm ready with the hearing. But I believe my learned senior friend is on leave till the 7th. So he can come at any time after that.
So after a week then?
Lordships.
On premium by the respondent? This is matter to 1 week.
Privileged.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, in this case, we are supposed to file the rejoinder, Your Lordship. And what has happened is that we have sought certain documents from the pension disbursing authority, which is in Nepal, and we are waiting for that documents, Your Lordship. So sometime may be given, Your Lordship, for filing of the rejoinder, Your Lordship.
Learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that the rejoinder to the counter affidavit filed by the respondent could not be filed today on the ground that some relevant documents could not yet be ascertained. And as such, it is prayed that this matter may be adjourned for the day. As prayed for how long?
After 3 weeks, Your Lordship.
This is matter up to 3 weeks.
Obliged.
Item number 3.
This matter pertains to the appointment of the private respondent in a school called the Peshar Gandhi Government LP School. We say that it is an illegal appointment, and your Lordships had heard this matter at length on 10/6/2022. If your Lordships kindly have the order dated 10/6/2022. The Learned Advocate General had appeared on that relevant day.
I'm being led by the Advocate General. Yes. He's not available.
Now, in terms of this, basically what had transpired, is that the appointment of the private respondent, was per se illegal. So, your Lordships had indicated that the state was in the process of advertising this post.
Exactly. That's what they have done,
My lords.
if I'm not
Now,
mistaken.
this affidavit was filed in 15/6/2022, where they say the post has been advertised. My lords. What I'm instructed to inform your lordships is that the private respondent continues to serve in that said school even today.
What is the fate of the advertisement? Has the process been concluded?
We don't know, my lords. State would have to apprise your lordships as
Yes,
to what
because
is
what has been said is that the advertisement has already been issued. So, what can be understood is both the petitioner and the private respondent, are now on.
lordships allow me this indulgence of differing. He's in service, my lords, I am not.
But in equal footing means they can both participate.
If so, but then if you have.
They have to create a level playing field, my lords, by also having him in a similar position where he cannot be in services of the school.
That should have been, but unfortunately, perhaps there was no stay.
Some people are born blue-eyed, my lords. I cannot help it.
There was no stay. What can we do?
Let them indicate, my lords, what is the fate of this advertisement, what has transpired, why is the private respondent serving?
I think that was the intention of the state respondent also.
Absolutely, my lords.
But
it's been a good year, my lords. We're standing in April 2022. The advertisement is of June 2022. We are standing in April 2023. Something ought to have culminated out of this advertisement. Let them indicate before your lordships.
So when is the Advocate General coming? Should we do it tomorrow?
I beg your pardon?
Should we do it tomorrow?
Is available tomorrow?
Oh, no, he's not available. Next week. Most probably next week, Lordship.
Let's fix a date then.
Yes.
Let's agree on date. And Mr. Paul,
I am only on that limit.
Can you ensure that you
Well, even if I'm not there, my learned friend is here.
Whoever is there
We'll take
on
up
your
the
behalf should
Because, lordships, the matter has been argued at length. Now, state, my lords, came up with this stance because they could not defend the appointment of the private respondent, because otherwise I am saying, my lords, I may not get the post, but he's also otherwise not eligible. So it would have to be a level playing field where both of us can participate.
So that would be only if and when the advertisement is
given effect to, my lords.
Or given effect to, whatever.
Given effect to. And, my lords, he is removed from the temporary services that he's continuing.
Should.
Ideally, my lords, that should have been the position. His appointment was on the instructions of higher authorities.
But it was a contractual appointment.
No, my lords, it is a pure case of nepotism. Somebody calls up and says that, my lords, this person is to be appointed against that post. No advertisement, no nothing.
We'll see if due process was followed.
My lords.
On the earlier days also, Lordship, he used to be present, General, but
no, I can understand, my lords. I am not casting anything against my learned friend, the Advocate General. I'm only saying, my lords, let the state indicate what is the position.
yes, sir. Next day.
Let's agree on the date.
When? Lordship,
if your lordships grant us this indulgence, my lords, of informing the court master.
We need some time, Lordship, to confirm the date.
Okay. Then after a week.
Then we'll just give the date.
After a week.
I'm grateful, my lords. I'll oblige.
Premier by the parties, let's this matter for a week.
I'm grateful. I'll oblige. I'm sorry.
Yes. Next week.